Hey everybody, it's me, SuperPaulGames. How y'all doing? Welcome back to Birth of the Federation, Cardassians. You can see we're the purple up here, and we're actually doing alright. Our economy is finally starting to kick into gear. Our military is still a little under strength, mostly because of technology, but we're playing catch up and we're doing pretty well. Federation's up here. The Romulans, the Ferengi in orange are still fighting the Klingons in red. And the Klingons are having a hard time. And the Romulans are allied with... Are they allied or affiliated with the Ferengi? I forget. No, the Federation and the Klingons are allied. I'm sorry. The Ferengi and the Romulans are at peace. They might have an affiliation. I don't know. And we've got tons of bad monsters in our area. A gaseous life form over here that destroyed some ships. The Husnock vessel right next to Cardassia. Let's see, up here in the Binars system, they're building a planetary computer, which will double, it'll basically double, we'll get some charge collectors. It will double our research for computers, and we're going to speed that up. We're going to just buy that.
Purchase confirmed. Because
we need all the intel we can get, research I should say, because I don't want to get confused with the internal security spying intelligence stuff. And we have just started to try to spy on the Federation. Hopefully that works out.
There is news from intelligence.
An agent in the United Federation of Planets is demanding more money. We're negotiating, but we're also considering other options. Some scheduled reports will be delayed or canceled while the new system is developed. That's alright, we just started spying on them. Our controller in the Federation of Planets has defected. Ah, shit. He knew the name of all of our agents. We must assume that all agents have been compromised. We're going to put a little bit more, not a lot more, into spying on them. We don't want to get too weak on that, because we know the Romulans have been very good at the spying stuff. Let's add a destroyer to there. Trying to get our destroyers built in Talar, sent over to Cardassia. I wanted to build 2 fleets, but the beginning of the fleet we had over here, if you remember, got destroyed by giant space jerks. Everybody's apathetic, despite the fact we have an Obsidian order now, that when you're sad, we can take you away and shock you and stuff. I don't mean like crappy BuzzFeed, oh, you won't believe that. I mean like literally electric shock you until you believe Cardassia's best.
Enemy ships are decloaking. Lock weapons. Shields collapsing. Damage report.
So, there is a scout of the Romulans destroying our destroyers. Just ram him if you can survive.
Acknowledged.
Fuck it.
Expect a swift kill.
How'd that work out in your swift kill? We did damage him a lot, though. You can see he only has 23 hit points left.
All clear. Commence scanner sweep for survivors.
What? We're dead.
We have received diplomatic news.
We won? We won! Okay, we won! That was the smartest thing we did. It was just like, fuck it, ram them. Because the one thing Cardassians have are ships with good hulls. And apparently our ship survived when we destroyed the scout. Alright. The Federation found out we were spying on them, even though they're high as a kite. We regard espionage as a hostile act. We insist you withdraw your spies immediately. I'm gonna get right on that. I'm doing it right now. Hey, spies, don't spy anymore. Oh, they said they're not gonna. Fuck you. Alright, let's keep getting these destroyers built. Do we have our planetary computer built? I thought we were going to buy it.
Purchase confirmed.
Maybe we spent our money on the Zakdoran. I think we were also giving them money once upon a time. Zakdoran are almost perfectly neutral. Trying to get them just a little closer where they want to be our friends. The Obsidian Order can employ some mercenaries to attack the Federation operations. Which mercenaries should we expend on this operation? Klingons, they're allies. No, Romulans. Romulans have caused us problem. And a breakthrough in quadratronics. Modern interphasic stabilizers allow the familiar duotron to be augmented by 2 more electrons on a perpendicular phase axis. If you're an actor on Star Trek, that must be a little bit getting used to all the technobabble. The resulting unit is known as a quadratron, which has led to the use of the term quad as a unit of data volume. We can build covert sensor arrays, or that might be one of the elements to build those. They're basically like subspace scanners, but they can go like really far. I think like 6 spaces away.
We have received diplomatic news.
Uh-oh. Federation is mad that we've been spying on them. We've been patient with you, but there's a price for peace. It wasn't us, it was the Romulans. They'll be like, how'd you know it was the Romulans? I don't know, gotta go. The Ferengi are like, if you want a war with the Romulans, then attack! If not, you're fools to provoke them. They will respond with force. And the Klingons are threatening us. No. They're like, give us your wealth. No. Let's get these ships from Talar, the destroyer sent over. Do we have enough to give the Zakdorn some more money? How's our science doing? I thought we were fucking building... Did we build it? We built the... Okay, the planetary computer, so... Oh, there's the research bonus. Plus 100% to computers. And in fact, we're building another bonus for construction research with the architectural center with the Bandai. When that gets there, we'll get a plus 100% for construction research. Let's put that into the foundries. Build that faster. Build some charge collectors. And then, I don't know, we'll figure the rest of that out soon. I would love to build... I don't think we have enough energy here. The covert sensor array, but we have to upgrade to a listening post first of all. Right? What about here? We need more energy. What if we pull it out of... Okay, 53. We'd need more energy than that, though. Need a lot more energy to run that. Ooh, another breakthrough. Cardassian breakthrough in warp fields. Non-propulsive warp fields. Structural integrity fields have a power requirement, which increases as fast as the mass. Ooh, that big old ass mass they support. Warp fields have stability thresholds, which reduce their power needs. Non-propulsive warp fields thus provide a more efficient and more stable source of structural integrity. So we can build assembly yards 5s, colony ships 2, scouts 2, and troop ships 2. Oh man, it's gonna take forever for troop ships then. And a Cardassian breakthrough in field manipulation. Instead of generating a single immense warp field, this technology allows warp nacelles to create multiple layered fields, which have a much greater cumulative effect. This reduces the overall power requirement of large warp fields. The Ferengi signed an alliance, or affiliation with the Romulans.
From intelligence.
Affiliation, not alliance. 2 Husnock vessels, 1 in Romulan space, 1 in ours. How long is it going to take to make troop transports then? Because we can make the better ones, but they're going to take a while. Oops, wrong place. Let's see, troop transport. Oh, that'll only take 3 turns per each one. Not as nice as what we had going on before, but that's alright. They're better ships. And how close are we for Destroyer 2s? Oh, probably a ways away. I think we need Tech 6 weapons and construction. We do. So it's still going to be a little bit before we get those. Alright, let's see. You stopped here. Keep going. Get to Cardassia. And how long till we can build star bases? We need weapons 6 and construction for that too. So the same time we can build Destroyer 2s, and all our destroyers will upgrade if we still have them, we'll be able to build a star base. Alright, well, let's give some more money to the Zakdorn. Ooh, they're receptive. Excellent. Excellent. I bet he's the one who made the giant gas cloud, because he looks like he farted, and he's very, you know, full of himself about it. Let's, add these ships. I want to get 27 to 36 destroyers here, and then we'll probably stop building destroyers in the near future. And then hopefully we can build some troop transports and maybe come out maybe come out here and start going after the Federation, or get rid of the gaseous life form, which might cost us a fair amount of the fleet. Who knows? There used to be a Romulan outpost somewhere out here. I think the Klingons might have destroyed it, because we don't see anything there. Maybe it's just because we don't have any sensor strength out there? I don't know. Alright, Blue Horizon, you're done building. Got 50. Build you some charge collectors. And then why don't you upgrade the fusion plant and then build a re-education. Oh, you can build wind turbines too. Oh, we have hardly any scan strength up here. And then why don't you build, in fact, we'll build that before that. Let's build subspace scanners. And then build wind turbines, charge collectors, and then a re-education center. So you guys can be all super happy. Whenever somebody has an unpleasant thought about the Empire, I'm sorry, the Union, they're like, the Union's not really good. Oh, let me take you to the education center. Yeah, keep adding these ships to the fleet. We actually have a few ships that are a little trained. Not because they trained up, but just they have enough combat experience. Oh, the ship that destroyed the Romulan scout by ramming it showed up. If we ever run into a Borg cube, I wonder if that's what we're going to have to do. Alright, Quadra Sigma, what do you want? Oh, good. We can build lots of things right there. We got lots of population ready to work. And they're already at max food stuff. We can build charge collectors. How long was it going to be for charge collectors? 11 turns. Let's have you build 2 assembly yards, 2 shadow teams, 2 science centers, and then a charge collectors. Millennia, they're starving, but they're getting hydroponic farms going. They'll be okay. It's easy to say when I have lots of food. I'm fat and comfortable. I'm like, you'll be alright. Give me more chickens. The Obsidian Order can employ mercenaries to attack the Federation's economic operations. Blame the Romulans.
There is news from intelligence.
Let's find it out. Alright, it is. Our external agents report a successful maneuver. The United Federation of Planets has an overall strength in economics of 2,343. Let's see how it compares to us. It is about half of our economics. I'm amazed our economics are so good considering we're so much bigger than them. That's good though. We want to know that we're ahead of them economically. Let's get this destroyer over here. Nomad's done building. They're all disgruntled. You want an Inquisition? No. I can't think anybody would ever really want an Inquisition. How about some hydroponic farms, a mass replicator, shadow team, a science center? Largo, what do you need? Oh, we can put that into research. I'm honestly not sure what to have these guys build. We'll have them build some charge collectors. I think Largo is right here, yeah. I thought once upon a time we were going to build a subspace scanner here, did we? Yep, we built it there. We could upgrade to a listening post, which would give it more range, but there's a strong chance... The problem with listening posts is they don't start powered. You have to manually go turn them on, and if you forget they're there, then you're not going to have any scanning information. But we'll have them build one anyway, and hope I remember, which is unlikely. Hey, Zach Dorn, here's another gift. I'm kind of surprised they haven't asked us to be their friends yet. Federation ships in our territory. What is this, a destroyer? No, a scout.
Aye, sir. One less gnat to another dead. another dead fool. Keep trying, you insects. Fools. When will they learn?
I think that Cardassian, his new word of the day was fools, because he said it like 3 to 4 times. Intelligence report. One of our saboteurs has destroyed one wind turbine on Cestus. Collateral damage and net effects are unknown at this time. We have implicated the Romulans.
From intelligence.
That is excellent. It's a little bit of sweet revenge, because if you remember, once upon a time we had conquered Cestus, and then they revolted and went back to the Federation. So that feels really good that we blew up some stuff there. We're like, we know where it is. We used to rule this area. We might have even built that wind turbine for you once upon a time. And that's just the report about that. These guys are very close to... If we can get them a little more than receptive, we're going to ask them to be our friends. One Husnock vessel still in our territory. Cardassian breakthrough in multi-frequency beams. Shields are least effective when the resonance frequency is the same as the frequency of the incoming beam. Multi-frequency beams operate on several simultaneous frequencies, maximizing the probability that the part of the beam will match the shield harmonics and do additional shield damage. So we can build a better Shadow Team and Science Center. We can build a Cruiser 2. Cruiser 2's the reason we've not been building them. I don't know if I mentioned it before. It's because they're slow and they're not really good. And Destroyers aren't particularly great, but Destroyer 2s are faster than Cruiser 2s. And with how big our Union is, we need ships that can go a little bit. No matter what, our ships are still going to be slower than most of the other ships out there. And we can build Central Command.
We have received diplomatic news. There is news from intelligence.
Ferengis want us to give them the money. Give me money! We require a contribution for our continued patience. No. So what did we just have a breakthrough in? I don't remember. Central Command we can build. Plus 40 ship experience and 1 morale. We need the morale. It takes 100 energy maintenance. Starships and starship combat are more complex than they may at first appear. That is a funny statement. I'm like, I'm gonna get in my ship. Pew pew! I'm a commander! Even the best ship is weak and helpless without an experienced crew. The Central Command is an institution which trains recruits so that even their first real combat is familiar. We need that. How much energy does it take? I think it said 100 for Central Command. If we take one from Shadow Team, we would have enough. And the thing is, with the Central Command, if I remember correctly, we can actually train ships there too. New ships that are built will have experience from this area, and we have fleets around here we can just train from here. How much is it? Oh, we'll wait for the destroyer to be done. Because I would love to. I don't know if we'll ever get the chance, but if we could get these ships, they're all hanging out at Cardassia anyway right now as we assemble the fleet. If we could train them, they're going to be better in combat. You've seen a lot of our battles where our first volleys we miss with all the photon torpedoes. It's because we've got all these ships of guys who aren't very well trained. You're just like, can you press a button? Good enough. It's like, I don't know what I'm doing. That's alright, I didn't either when I had your job. Let us have these guys build... Ooh, charge collectors and then dilithium refinery. We want more dilithium so we can build more starships at one time. That is most excellent. These Federation people are doing very well for us. And Zakdorns. Not the Zakdorns. We're going to give them one more gift. And then after this, I think the next gift we give them will be asking them to be our friends. Though it's possible by the time they join us, we may not even need their military academy. I believe their military academy is better than our Central Command still, but yeah. Let's take a look at the big map before we head out. The Klingons still have 4 territories. The Federation seems to have 4. What about the other 2? The Romulans are at 9 still, and the Ferengi are at 12. Very interesting. Well, I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for hanging out, everybody.